Hello, I'm Shane Hendren with Rio Grande, and in this video we're going to talk about the Foredom K.1090 dual handpiece micromotor kit. I'm going to show you how you can use this machine to engrave. Okay, got our Foredom 1090 micromotor kit. Let's see what's in the box. Instructions, tell you how to use the machine and maintain it. Packing material, have a couple of stands to hold your hand pieces, foot pedal, the micromotor itself. We have the hand pieces. Just what we need. There we go. And that, my friends, is what's going to enable us to use this piece of equipment as an engraver. It comes with these great instructions, and in here is an addendum that shows us how to use the graver holder and how to attach it to the hammer handpiece. Now you want to use the hammer handpiece is going to be the handpiece that you use for engraving. So here's the hammer handpiece. Now if all you're going to do is use it as a hammer, this is how you use it. This is the piece you put in. Screw it into the end of the hammer handpiece and you tighten it down, and then when you engage it, it'll work as a hammer handpiece. And then these pieces, when you're ready to change your anvil points, they're threaded, comes with 3 anvil points, and you're able to interchange them. And we will install this. This is also threaded, and it screws right into the end of the hammer handpiece. And just like the piece that we use to hold the anvil points, and here I have a pre-shaped high-speed steel from GRS. It has 2 set screws here. We tighten those, and that holds the graver we've selected in place. Now it's ready to use as a graver. Okay, what I've got here is a Glen steel square graver that I've shaped to a 120, and voila. As long as it fits into this collet, the graver that is, you can use it. Then just screw it on the end there. Tighten it down. It's ready to go as a graver. So now we're going to connect the handpiece to the motor. There's a dot here on the top of this that goes to the top, and it plugs in right here where it says handpiece. You want to make sure everything is off, your speed control, your power. And one thing to note with a hammer handpiece is you only run it in the forward position. You never run it in reverse. And we've got the foot pedal on because we're going to use the foot pedal as our speed control. So here on the back of the Foredom Micromotor power supply box is where you plug the foot pedal in. Take note that there's a dot on the top of the plug. That dot aligns with the top, and that's where you plug it in. Once you've plugged it in, you're ready to go. Okay, so one of the things to keep in mind about this is for your impact adjustment, you do that here on the collar. Right here's the collar, and you can turn it one way or another, and it's gonna decrease or increase the force or the impact coming from your hammer handpiece. So that's gonna determine how aggressively your graver is going to work. So like I said before, you want everything in the off position. So we'll turn the power on. I'm going to turn this all the way to the left. Then I'm going to adjust the speed control. I'm going to turn the speed control all the way up. And now I'm pushing the foot pedal. You can hear how that's going. Now I'm going to begin to adjust. And you can do this with it running, or you can do it so you can hear there So let's go back to the lowest setting here. So you can see at that lowest setting, it's cutting. But maybe not as deep as we can if we turn it up. Now let's just go ahead and max it out. Turn it all, open it wide open. There you go. I think somewhere in the middle is probably going to be our sweet spot for this. So you can see that works just like that.
One of the key factors to getting really good engraving is to have a sharp graver. You got to have the right angles on your graver, and everything has to be sharp and ready to go. Combine that with the Foredom handpiece in this micromotor, and you're able to make deep, very precise cuts. The Foredom provides plenty of power for these deep cuts, and the graver just slides right through with the Foredom power, propelling it through the metal. You can see here how easily the metal is removed, and that's because the Foredom gives an even hammering punch behind that graver, making sure that each cut is the same as the one that preceded it. Here I'm using the same micromotor with a ball burr to remove background. By doing this, what I'm doing is giving the engraving much more depth, and when you darken it, it'll have more contrast and make it more eye appealing. Here you can see I'm using the graver to sharpen up the lines around where I remove the background material. This is going to make your engraving look much more crisp and clean. This shows you the versatility of the Foredom handpiece. I'm able to do very fine shading lines by adjusting it. And here's the finished product. It's amazing what you can do with this Foredom handpiece.
Well, there you go. That's how you use your Foredom K.1090 dual handpiece micromotor with the hammer handpiece to engrave. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to us.